Welcome to Brian's Mostly Metal Updates. This is contest entry for Metal Miners. They hit 1,000 subscribers. So congratulations, Anthony and Cody. So I'm entering the contest. You know, Anthony said it'd be easy. Not so easy. But I pulled a bunch of records and I'm gonna do what I can do. So yeah. ABC123A. Show your favorite album. So that's tough because I think over the years, I don't have like one album that I just hold up as like the greatest thing ever. But I got a lot of favorites like from different genres. So I'm just going to throw a bunch of random shit up and see what sticks. But I love this album. When this came out, had a well, I don't need, this can't be a 30-minute long video. It's going to tell some stories, but listen to the crap out of this when I was in high school. Loved it. So this, you know, shouldn't be a surprise that that's one of my all-time favorites, but, you know, I have other favorites, like my all-time favorite thrash album, Rain in Blood, you know. So, remember buying this, not Christmas, Halloween night, 1986. You know, the album came out like October 6th or 7th, I think. Bought it on the 31st, you know, loved it from the first listen. So, this is just great. And, you know, this one, I don't know that this is my favorite, maybe my favorite of the genre. I got obsessed with this album in high school. You know, I love this Bathory album, Under the Sign of the Black Mark. I listened to the crap out of this. You know, got just, so probably for a short time, this was like my favorite album in high school. Because I was just obsessed with it. But when it comes to more recent bands, albums, I mean, you know, Vomit Spell, self-titled debut, came out like a couple of years ago, right? 2021. Great album. Listen to this today, in fact, on not the record, but I streamed it on the way to work and on the way home from work. What next? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's enough. I mean, I could show you, you know, this too, because I remember buying this, just blind buy. You know, when I saw, first time I saw this on the shelf, bought the cassette, boom, fell in love with it. So, yeah, that's for a different video I got that I'm working on. Favorite bands. Now, just recently, Easter, my nephew and his wife were talking, and they asked me, they said, what's your favorite death metal band? We were just wondering that. I don't know why they would wonder that, but I said Deicide. And she said, we would have guessed Cannibal Corpse. Now, I don't know, I guess maybe they're judging by the shirts that I wear every time they see me. I got probably more Cannibal Corpse shirts. I don't really, the only Deicide shirt I have is the one with like Jesus and he's all split open with the autopsy stuff. I wear that to shows, but I try not to wear it in public where I live. Because, yeah, these rednecks will fucking, you know, drag you behind their pickup truck for, you know, disrespecting the Lord or whatever. But Deicide, this is the only Deicide record I own. This really shitty bootleg live show from 92. So, favorite band, Deicide. I do have, you know, this is highly recommended. They have a new album coming out, like, soon. Like, maybe in the next week or two. But this one, their most recent one, 2018? Yeah, 2018. This is great. Overtures of Blasphemy. Highly recommended. Deicide. Yeah, that's enough for favorite bands. I do have my Cannibal Corpse, my original cassette for this album, the second one, Butcher to Birth. But Yeah. C, favorite cover art or artist. Now, the only artist that I can name by name is Ed Repka. Repka. Yeah, Ed Repka. Yeah, I fucked it up, but yeah, I know him. But yeah, I'm terrible at giving shout outs to artists, and Anthony is really good at that. But, so yeah, that's the only artist I know. He's great and everything. But cover art, this cover, I remember I just was, we'd go on every Friday night, we'd look at tapes at the record bar at the mall, and every time I would see something, I'd buy something like every Friday night or whatever. And I remember I saw this, it's like, I gotta check this out. This is just, I love this cover. It's one of those covers that was like, like it just sucked me in. So yeah, I love this cover. So favorite cover, that's what we'll say. Although, you know what else is a really great cover? Is that one right there. But yeah, that's for another video. What next? Oh, fucking Nunslaughter. Well, let's go back a couple. Nunslaughter. I went through a serious Nunslaughter phase that I'm still not out of. So yeah, great band. Kind of, you know what? Misfits. I'm always going to love the Misfits, so not metal, but I fucking love the Misfits. So yeah, favorite band. Yeah, they're on that list. And you know what? Kiss. I love Kiss. Everybody knows I love Kiss. So, yeah. I just went through all my records. What's the next one? One suggestion for content for the channel. Storytime. Tell stories. I bet you got some stories you could tell. I was going to give like a quick example, but I don't know. I don't want this video to be too long, but one time had a bisexual chick that I would hang out with when I was younger, in my 20s still, I think. And sometimes we go to strip clubs together because she liked watching naked women dance too. So one time we went to this strip club and she met this chick. I don't know if she knew her or what, but she's like, comes and she's like, yeah, we when we leave, we need to take her home. So, okay. So when we leave, I'm driving. I get in the car. They both get in the back seat, right? So I'm driving. This girl's like telling me, make a left at the four-way stop kind of thing, because this is pre-GPS. And, next thing you know, they got the tops off, and they're, doing things, And I don't know how, but I made it all the way to this strange lady's house without ever looking at the road, because I had my eyes on the rearview mirror the whole freaking trip. So yeah, tell stories, true story, Two bands you would like to see new material this year. Well, the two at the top of the list are putting out new material. Deicide and 6 Feet Under. I love 6 Feet Under. Should have threw them in. I have, hold on, 6 Feet Under. That's for a different video. So 6 Feet Under and Deicide. Who I would like to see a new release from that hasn't announced it is Crossspitter, right? They put out that demo, like it's been years now, right? Now they got other stuff going on, I understand, but Crossspitter, I'd like to see their album come out. 200 Stab Wounds, I think, is recorded. It might be coming out soon. They left a cryptic message on Facebook, like with a date in the near future. So yeah, probably that'll be out. I don't know. That's yeah. Next, keep going. 3 of your favorites from last year. Here's the problem. Didn't buy too much from last year. One of the reasons why I'm still dragging my feet on my top 20 list from last year, it's already, what, April, I guess. I've lost my train of thought. Didn't buy much, but I got 3 things is all. So, these are your 3. Boom, Leprophiliac, Geen, great album. Anthony showed this one day. He's got this on vinyl. I went with the CD because it's a few bucks cheaper, but I'm cheap right now. Geen, great album. Unless you're not into, like, it's serial killer. Ed Gein basically themed, concept album. So yeah, if you don't like concept albums about serial killers, pass on this. Otherwise, this is great. Yeah. And the only other 2 releases that I own physical copies of from last year are both demos. So this is Motor Witch Crossfire demo. It's a 3-song demo, and I'm going to go into more detail with this. I got a shirt and everything. I'm going to do a separate video talking about this. This is great, and this is also a demo. This is Cryptorium, Cryptic Bloodlust. This is great. This is death metal, and I saw this on a distro. I forget which one of the smaller ones, Caligari or somebody like that. I'll see if I can find it and put it up here. But yeah, that's great. I'm going to talk about this in more detail also in a different video. So, hey, am I done? Yeah. Wow. I shot this video last week, and it was just this long, rambling mess, right? 30-some minutes long. I just started whatever. You know how I do. I just ramble at the end. And it was just, I didn't even want to try to edit it. It was just bullshit. So yeah, I decided to just reshoot it. I don't know if this was good, but at least it was shorter, right? So, yeah, I might upload. I was thinking I'd upload that just completely uncut. Just upload. I started speaking Spanish, at one point, because Cody's in Spain, right? And then it's like, I don't know, is it like, I don't know. I started, and then I started doing some Speedy Gonzalez, references, and, made it like I don't really know, are like Mexicans from Mexico the same? The whole drill. Yeah, I might cut that part out. So yeah, I thought about just uploading it, uncut, uncensored, and just see what happens. This is like unusable, off the cutting room floor, out of the trash bin. So I don't know if you want to see that, I'll upload it. The fuck do I care? Got some Jaeger, got some Busch Light, already smoked. Hey, I'm going to wrap up because this isn't about me. This is about Anthony hitting 1,000 subscribers. And Cody. I forget Cody. Haven't seen Cody lately because he's, doing whatever in Spain. I think he's working, right? Got a job or something. So, yeah. So, I don't know. Never left the U.S. So, I don't know. Maybe someday. Mentioned before. Yeah, I did mention another video. Like, never even been to Canada, But, haven't been to Mexico. Had a Mexican neighbor out in Vegas. And I was talking to him one time. And I was like, yeah, I've never been to Mexico. He's like, I'll take you to Tijuana. Now I'm doing an accent. If I do accents, I'll get, like, canceled nowadays, right? I was about to do an accent. But yeah, he had a really thick accent. Caesar. And yeah, he's like, I'll take you to Tijuana, So I was like, okay, So never did. He went to jail. Yeah, I won't get into that. That'd be a story time there, man. Maybe I just tell that story about my neighbor. He had a temper, and he would get drunk, and fists would fly. So yeah, yeah, I could tell that story. Yeah, he got arrested a couple of times, but yeah, he's afraid. I think he's after that second time, he's like, if I get arrested again, they're gonna deport me or something, because yeah, he had a green card. So I don't know. His kids were born here. So, his daughter spoke great English, and she was always correcting her dad. Yeah, this can't be in here. This is Anthony's video. I always start talking about shit. It's the weed. So yeah, hey, hope this is good enough to use, because it's getting close to the deadline, like 8 days. This is a Monday. The eclipse was today. So, yeah, hope you saw the eclipse. Freaking awesome. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to sign off. So, hey, if anybody has never seen me before, give me a look. I get a drunk and high, and I tell stories sometimes, but I also talk about metal. I do collection updates and the weekend metal, and I talk about concerts I go to and shit. So check out my Metallica video, my Metallica review. I like that one for some reason. I don't know. It was well received, I think. Got a couple thumbs down, but I don't know. I'm happy about that. So anyway, yeah, I got to edit the crap out of this one. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, if you want to. Don't cost nothing. So, hey, congratulations, Anthony and Cody, Metal Miners. Got the t-shirt. Cut the sleeves off. Hope you don't mind. Get more use out of it this way, around these parts. I'm sure you know. I think it's the same way around your parts. Now, I don't know that. I'm not a Florida person anymore. Lived in Florida for 12 years. Anyway, I gotta wrap this up. Anyway, later.